Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today for your bonus weekly replay video, we have a Lenin replay sent in by Cat Guy, a resident T3 member, which you can also join as well, one of the Seesaw families at least. We have several clans for everyone from the casual player to the hardcore clan battles player. You can check out the application link in the description down below. I didn't intend for this to be a plug for the clan, but hey, why not? But anyway, the Lenin. This is... there's a very good reason why they removed this ship, and I believe we are going to see it in this replay. Now, this is a live reaction replay, so I don't really know exactly what happens, but I have an idea. Don't know how it goes down, but I have a hint at the end results of this match, and I do believe we're going to get a pretty good showing of why this ship was removed. So, the Lenin, what is it? It's a Tier 8 Soviet battleship, as Cat Guy gives us a nice close-in of her superstructure. That is the result of the Nelson and the Vladivostok meeting up at a bar, and then we waited 9 months, and we have the Lenin now. It is just such a bonkers ship. So you get the Nelson gun configuration, where you have all 3 of the turrets forward of the superstructure, which means that, of course, you don't have to show a whole lot of skin to get all 9 of your guns in the battle like you do with, let's say, the Vladivostok. Now, Soviet battleships, for all their reputation for being incredibly tanky ships, which is 100% true, they can very much be citadeled if you catch their side, which you will normally do if they want to get that 3rd turret in action. But with the Lenin, you ain't gotta show near as much angle to get that 3rd turret, since it's, well, right there. So you can stay angled and get all 9 of your Soviet-biased 16-inch guns on target, and it's a beauty to behold. Now, of course, the Lenin does have its drawbacks. It has an even larger citadel than most other Soviet battleships, and she barely has any AA, but you get these guns in exchange for that, which we should be getting... Oh, this King George is going broadside right in front of our boy here. Also, submarine on this flake. Now, Cat Guy does have one big thing going for him, in that he is top tier. Oh, King George, don't do that. He is top tier, so this is a tier 8 game. So he is going to be able to bully quite a bit in this match, which, again, you're going to see why this ship was removed. King George, he angles in a little bit more. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. King George is the 5th class, one of the most heavily armored battleships of World War II, but in-game, she has quite squishy armor. He is angled... Ooh, angled a bit, but again, tier 7 battleship with, 27mm plating versus 16-inch gun. 16-inch gun doesn't really care about that. 27 or 25. I'm not exactly sure. It's pretty late for me right now. I'm pretty sure it's 27. But anyway, he's going to try to turn out to get behind that island a little bit faster. But Cat's guns are going to be loaded here. Oh man. This could be good for Cat here. Let's see. Alright, gets the guns out. There's the Kazuki. Torpedoes coming in from his right. Ooh, King George taps the brakes, throwing off Cat shots, so he gets to live to fight another day. Akazuki smoking up as he tries to rush the Cat. Not really sure what his plan is, but okay. And there goes the Akazuki down to the Hornets bombers. This is a standard battle, by the way, so no flanking caps to be captured. Just capture the main guy, the main cap, and you will beat the other guy. Also to note, with the replays for this update, for whatever reason, the scores are reversed. So the enemy team score is actually the friendly team score, and the friendly team score is actually the enemy team score. I don't know how they broke that, but they did with this update. Okay, here's this King George again. If he can kind of get his shells over... Oh, there's the Pensacola. Send that to the Shadow Realm, Cat. This should be a dead Pensacola, because it's a Pensacola. And... ooh, not quite dead, but he did just remove half of his HP with one salvo. Only one citadel that too, and that was only his forward 2 guns. I didn't even realize that. Rear gun goes out, and Pensacola, golly, barely hangs in there with 2,500 2,500 HP left alive on his ship. Tries to return the favor with his American AP. Doesn't really help, and he hits the brakes in front of a Lenin from 7.9 kilometers away. Okay, bold strategy, but I don't think it's going to work, and it doesn't. Call me Nostradamus. Alright, hello, King George. Trying to bow tank shells that he cannot bow tank. Cat sends him into his superstructure. Ah, there's the torpedoes from the submarine now. Waiting to see what direction the submarine is traveling in. He's going towards Cat. Drops both charges of his ASW. Managed to dodge all but one of these torps. He's still holding his damage con for the moment. I would definitely probably pop a heal about now. There we go. Uses damage con. It does have, of course, Soviet battleship quick damage con. So it has a very short runtime for a battleship. However, he will get it back here quite quickly. Kills are pretty even. Friendly team's down. 1 destroyer, 1 cruiser. So is the enemy team. So pretty even game so far. HE back into the deck, courtesy of the King George V's excellent British BB-HE. His guns do reload in 9 seconds, so he's probably going to kill this King George here. Here comes in more torpedoes from that sub. Slams on the brakes, trying to turn hard over. Definitely hard turn to take here. Do you want to turn into the submarine or give broadside to the battleship? Thankfully, those torpedoes did not have enough time to surface, which means that submarine is exceptionally close. There's a tip for you. This should be a dead King George here. Yep, there he goes. Fellas, King George, British BB, use AP. If he had AP loaded there for some of those salvos, Cat would be in a much worse situation for it. So there's a salmon popping up 2.7 kilometers away from Cat's Lenin. That's not exactly a great place to be, but okay, because his torpedoes, even if he hits them like from this distance, they're going to do nothing basically, unless he's like just on the cusp of it. Let's see. Yeah, big 500 damage. How scary. That's a very excellent ASW strike. You should get him in the blast radius, or not. Never mind, what do I know? A little bit more lead, that would have been fantastic. Looks like out west, though, things are not going well for the friendly team. That's where the bulk of the enemy's forces did go. There's a Wiesbaden back down there fighting in Edinburgh, and another Wiesbaden, and a Zeton. He's not having a great time. Salmon and the U-69 are dueling each other, but the Salmon looks like he's having the enemy's ASW planes rain down upon him. Oop, direct hit to the enemy Salmon over here. I'll try. This is a double sub game. Double sub CV tier 8 game. Oof, man. Matchmaker beyond something, for sure. So following the oil slicks. I don't know where I got oak out of that. I don't know. Sometimes my brain moves faster than... I'm sorry, my mouth moves faster than my brain can put words together. Oh, something is in the friendly cap. Another hit on the Salmon. So that has to be the destroyer, right? So what is their destroyer? Is it something sneaky? Shiryatsu. Oh, there we go. Cat guy does get to the submarine for his 3rd kill. I didn't realize he was up to 3 kills. But unfortunately, the U-69 does take out the Salmon. So they just traded submarines there. They are still up a kill. However, the enemy DD is still capping that cap, which means the friendly points are not ticking up while the enemy points continue to tick up. Again, still pretty much going kill for kill here with a 1-ship lead for the friendly side, but not looking good. Alright, there's a Fuso here that once the Lenin does come around this corner, he's going to have a pretty good shot on him. But again, if that destroyer and the home cap caps it, I mean, that is literally game over at that point. Alright, pops his heel now. I guess he's a adrenaline rush enjoyer like myself. Oh god, that is such a good shot on that Fuso if he can get around this corner. There's a Charles Montero too, but he's well outside of Cat's main battery gun range. Looks like the entire enemy team is rotating down south. Ooh, Hornet takes out the Cataluna. That is not great for the friendly side. So kills are pretty much even now because of that. Oh, there's the Shiryatsu, but he sailed out of the cap. Guess he couldn't keep it up in there anymore. He does have a Mainz and a Gneisenau to deal with, or Gneisenau, I should say. So he's probably going to be a dead Shiryatsu here. And Cat Guy is about to touch the enemy team's cap. But looks like maybe the Zeet in the Wiesbaden did turn around to perhaps deal with that. We shall see here. Oh, Fuso, again, that mountain is just ruining everything. Alright, so the Charles Motel is also coming back to the enemy team's home cap to protect it. Shiryatsu has a spotter plane over him, and the Hornets torpedo bombers keeping him company. He's still alive, however. Charles Motel, 18 kilometers away, maximum range for the Lenin. Oh, there's that beautiful, beautiful Fuso broadside. Oh my god, that looks so good. I'm actually jealous of this shot right now. Fuso is completely distracted at this moment. Once Cat's guns reload, that's going to be an easy, like, probably 20k hit if RNG has any type of mercy, which it doesn't, so it very well could just all over pin or miss. But let us see what happens here as his guns are now reloaded. Oh no, he sticks with the Charles Martel. Okay. Well, the Charles Martel is actually shooting at him, so, I mean, yeah, you do want to take that out. And with the enemy team being at your doorstep, basically, for your home cap, you do want to make sure you can threaten their cap as well. There we go. Nice, almost 9k salvo there off the Charles. Next salvo should kill him. Enemy team is slightly in the lead now by about 11 points. But now, with Cat getting in their home cap, this should obviously stop the enemy team's points gain and then start to toss things over in the friendly guys' favor. HE from the Charles. So the Zeton did not turn around. Alright, this should be a dead Charles here. For... Oh, RNG. Again, RNG is a cruel mistress. Are we about to see a secondary kill here from a Lenin? That would be wonderful. Enemy Hornet flying overhead with his B-25s. This is going to be quite rough for the Lenin. There we go. Close quarters expert on the Lenin for kill number 4. And, ooh, 3 fires there. And we still have this beautiful Fuso broadside. Is he really just not paying attention over here? I guess he isn't. Get him, Cat. Murder. That's all 3 guns out on the Fuso. And what a beautiful shot. Kraken unleashed that 19k strike there. Okay, so Cat is in the enemy cap now. Shiratsu's selling over the cash slots. The cash slot's probably about to go down. U69 takes out the mines. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. And Shiratsu does take out the cash slot. But thankfully the Bayern does finish off the Shiratsu. So again, kills are very, very close here, ladies and gents. Hornet's coming over again with his standard tier 6 bombers, not the B-25s. I mean, not really sure if these can do too much because they are tier 6. Let us find out now. They are AP as well. Scratch the deck armor a little bit. Oh, here's the Wiesbaden open water gunboat, in which you don't want to do with a Wiesbaden because it's basically hair Atlanta, right? And Atlanta doesn't do good in the open water. Neither does Wiesbaden. There's a nice 12k off of him. Confederate and high caliber. I just noticed too, it looks like he is not running Kutuzov on his Lenin, so he doesn't get that free heal. Bring us down to 10% HP. Hornet coming at him again with the torpedo bombers. Down south, you have a Zeton running for the cap, which can probably take on a Bayern and a Gneisau and a Kagro at the same time because it's Zeton. Excellent ship. 4k through the nose. Hornet coming in with his torpedo bombers. Cat turning into him. Friendly Hornet does show up and give Cat a fighter squadron. Ooh, each to the side. 6,700 damage there. There is the Hornet. So I imagine Cat's quite excited now, but he is staying focused on the Wiesbaden as he should. Ooh, Citadel through the nose. That is a dead Wiesbaden. Gets the other 2 turrets out on the Hornet. Hornet selling toward him, which is it's a very, very bold strategy indeed. You figured he would have just kept going around the island, but I guess not. But you know, that's fine. If it works, it works. Now the U69, where is he at? He just got the mines. And that's down south, so he's got to be down there with the Kagro. He's got to be down there with the Zeton, right? You would think he would be. Ooh, B-25 is coming overhead. Set another fire on Cat's Lenin, but he does put it out. Citadel on the Hornet with the additional pins for, I think that was a 20k roll right there. Quite good. Here come the bombers again. I guess they want to scratch the bow deck armor. And let's see what these guys do. Ooh, those actually connect. I believe he found the superstructure there. And this is his last hill coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It should be a dead Hornet, though, right? No! 14k damage. Hornet is still alive. Okay, this should be his last hill, so once he's done with this, that is it, ladies and gents. Now, of course, this is the big downside of the Lenin, her lack of AA. So he's been dealing with this Hornet for the past, what, 2 or 3 minutes now. He's only shot down 14 planes overall, so not great. No, he's not going to be a threat here. There goes the Hornet. Eats 1 torpedo on the nose, and that should be all he has to deal with. Well, with the exception, of course, the remainder of the Hornets. U-69. With the remainder of the Hornets torpedo bombers. He's on 7 kills, ladies and gents. And the sub is the last thing left alive, and I think he's got a pretty good spread on him. Let's see. There we go. And that is an 8-kill game, ladies and gentlemen. Men literally just smacked W for the last half of that game and, well, slaughtered the enemy team. So man got 8 kills. He got Confederate, Fireproof, Close Quarters Expert, Dreadnought, Kraken Unleashed, and High Caliber. What a game. What is his base XP? 2,800 base XP with only 18 planes shot down, with, again, him dealing with the CV for the last, 3-4 minutes of the game. So yeah, fellas, that is why Lenin has been removed. It is such a bully of a ship, especially when it's top tier, and even when it's, you know, bottom tier in tier 10 games, it really doesn't care all that much because those guns are just so friggin' good. But yeah, Lenin, man, if you ever manage to pick one up in a super container or whatever, you have a real treat on your hands, fellas. So guys, if you have a replay like this you'd like to send in, you can check out the link in the description down below and send it to me there via email, or you can join the community Discord and send it to me there as well. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful Sunday, wonderful rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.